Welcome everyone in another CryEngine tutorial video. I am Fury22 and today I'd like to show you how to slightly work with the 5.4 from the code side. We're gonna just create generate solution, try to make a few workarounds because at least for me not everything seems to work if it comes to coding there, so I just want to show you how to start with the 5.4 preview release 2, which is build 98. Okay, first of all, as always, check our website. This is the Design DJ's website where you can find all the tutorials of mine and also the other people probably in the future. So yeah, you got user interface, programming, whatever you want, yeah, here. So cool. Yeah. So to begin with all this stuff, what I would like to show you is, like in one of my previous videos, Visual Studio. That's what you need to install. Visual Studio, yeah. Sorry, not here. It's Visual Studio. Don't be worried about the language. I know it's in Polish language over here, but it's not a big deal. So it says download Visual Studio Community. That's what you need. Community, because these ones are paid, so Community is free version. Once you download this, you also need to download CMake. Yep, over here. And you're gonna press here, and then you wanna go in down here and see the platform. What we need is Windows 64. Yeah, so that's what we need here. You press this and it's gonna automatically download it. So after you download this, you wanna go to I'm just gonna show you. Once you install Visual Studio, I'm gonna show you what this is the installer that you're gonna get downloaded. Yeah, you continue, that's it. And when you install the Visual Studio 2017, I'm clicking modify, but normally you would go just to install it or something. So you got the packets over here. I know it's in Polish language, but don't worry about this. They're gonna look the same for you. But you wanna go here, and now just stop the video and check which things I have highlighted. Yeah, I'm just gonna go slowly from the top to the bottom. All of these things, you need to have them. I know they are in Polish language, just I don't know how to change it here in the installer. Yeah, these ones are very important here. These ones are very extremely important things, these SDKs, so you need this, and these ones as well are very important. So what you need to have this all stuff highlighted and then install the Visual Studio. It's gonna take like 20 gigabytes at least, so it's gonna take time. Once you install this, you also wanna install CMake, which is this one, 390. In the CMake installation, you just go forward, next, and once it asks you if you want it to be written inside of the I believe it was called environment variables, you have to choose the second option, which is add path to CMake to all users. You're gonna figure out. If you don't do this, it's probably gonna work too, but it didn't for me. So yeah, cool. So after you download and install those two things, in order to get CryEngine 5.4 work, you have to download CryEngine 5.4 first of all. So you're going to go to CryEngine, obviously, here. Yep, you got CryEngine over there, and then you have to go here and download that one. Only this, nothing else. So after you got this downloaded, and then we're gonna go here. This is my downloaded file. So I'm gonna open this, open up, yeah, here. Go inside, and you're gonna unpack this to the CryEngine launcher, CryEngine launcher, Crytek, and here you have CryEngine 5.3. Yeah. So you're gonna create new folder here. You're gonna call it CryEngine 5.4. I mean CryEngine underscore 5.4. Okay, and let it obviously unpack all this stuff. And once it's finished, then it's gonna take a while, but don't worry about it. So once it's done, we're just gonna wait for it now, but because I don't have it unpacked just yet. Yeah, so once it's unpacked, then you're gonna go to your hard drive, CryEngine launcher, and then Crytek, and you're gonna have this folder over here as well. So this is Pi 5.3 engine, old one. And then, yeah, okay, wait. I'm just gonna remove this because I'm gonna show you later how to work with the projects from 5.4. So give it a moment. Alright, it's almost done. We're almost done with this. Yep. Come on, 93%. 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. So unpack this. So inside your CryEngine launcher, and Crytek, you got this folder that we just created. Inside you have this. So you're gonna cut and paste it over here. You don't need this folder because it's empty now. So now you have CryEngine 5.3 and CryEngine 5.4. What you gotta do now, you're gonna go and install the engine. As it says, installing Cry Selector and blah blah blah. All the stuff is done. Then you're gonna ask you to press any key. I press enter, whatever. So the engine is now registered. And what you gotta do now, you want to work on the projects, right? Sorry about that. I'm just annoying for me. You're gonna go to templates, and I always work on CBP. So I'm gonna get, let's say, third-person shooter. Right click it and copy, or Control C. Then you're going back to this folder, create folder projects. Alright, go inside it and then paste it here. So you get your project over here, template. I like to call it 54 because then that's the way I know that I'm working on 5.4 project. So that's the way you can launch the editor. It should work. As it says, preview over here. Build 98. Yep. So it does work over here. I'm not gonna be going into the editor now, but it works. We're gonna see the game itself as well. And yep, the game works as well. Fine. So what we gotta do now? We wanna generate solution. The problem that appears for me looks like that. I go to generate solution, and it's gonna call me and say that compiler is fucked, blah blah blah. I can't find compiler. So with the help of one of the forum people, I'm gonna remove solution completely folder, and with help of one of the forum guys, we figure out how to actually work with this. So you're gonna go back to Crytex, CryEngine 5.4, tools, CMake, Win32, bin, and CMake GUI. Okay, we got this. Browse source, and you have to find your project and code folder. Choose it, and then this should be fine. But if it's not, oh sorry, it's not fine. Projects, third person should, and then we need to make. Okay, wait a second. We need to. I'm gonna go back to my project and just generate solution once more. It doesn't really matter. You're gonna call me and say it's fucked, whatever. Well, at least we have the folders, right? So we're gonna browse now. Go to our project as always. Bang here. Go to solutions and here and choose this folder. That's what should show up for you. So you're gonna go to press File, Delete here, yes, and Configure. In my case, if I choose this, then it's gonna use the 32 bits compiler, which is fucking weird, but I got 64-bit system, so I'm gonna use that. 2017. If you have 2015, then you can use this or that, but I have 2017. So now finish. Wait for it. There should be no errors this time. Yep, configuring done, and now press generate. Generating done. So there should be no problems with it whatsoever. So we're gonna go back to our project, see what happens. Projects, solutions, and bang, there you go. You got the solution done. So yeah. So that's how it works with the 5.4 CryEngine. The project is over here. It's slightly different than 5.3. As you can see, components are not here anymore. I mean, they are here, but this is how they look like over here. Oh, sorry, not like this. These components. Yeah, and also I can see that the actions are registered in this different way now. Before we had to go to that H file and register it there, and then handlers and stuff, and now it seems like we have only this. And then, obviously. So yeah, I think it's alright for now. At least it all works. Let's just see if it compiles properly. Yep, it should do. I mean, it did before the video, so yeah, it does succeed. One of them failed, so I don't know why, but let's see once again. Well, I don't know why the build fails. Debug 64. So yeah, the game works over here, as you can see. So you can start coding here. Oh shit, come on. Okay, so that would be all for now. I know this is workaround. This is not something that is obviously the way you should do it. You should go to right click here and generate solution, but for some reasons it doesn't work for me. So if any of you have any problems just like me, you can just do the workaround that I showed you. So that's all for today, and see you in the next video.